If Africa was united, Africa, we have 54 countries, meaning we have 54 heads of government, 54 deputy heads of government. And you find in a one country like America, there are 54 ambassadors from Africa. All those are taking salaries. They are taking salaries. And Africa, if we are united and having one head of government, for example, United States of Africa, it means we would have one ambassador in America representing United States of Africa. We would be having one president heading United States of Africa, one deputy president heading United States of Africa. And the other salaries would be at least channeled to other things, other developmental things. Africa, we are dependent. We are not independent in the actual sense of the manner because we don't believe in ourselves. If we are still dependent on those whites, then it means we are just having a paper independence. We are not independent in the actual sense of the manner. And this is why this is brought by we are jealous of ourselves. If you can't support a team from Uganda, for example, AC Vida, KCCA, Mbarara City, Toro United and others, but you run to support Arsenal the Gunners, you run to France to support PSG, you run to Madrid, that is in Spain, you support Barcelona and the Real Madrid. You support Manchester, Chelsea, Man City, leaving teams in South Africa. You leave teams like Simba in Tanzania. You leave Mazembe, TP Mazembe. Then you call yourself independent? Your brains are stolen. Those guys stole our brains. But it is high time we checked ourselves. We come back to normal. And this is also on education system. Our Africa education system is highly demanding. Because in Europe and North America, when a child is born, immediately they see that this child might be knowing this one and wants to be like this one. So they parent him, they parent that child, expecting that he will become either a doctor or what, depending on how they have seen his capacity. But in Africa, particularly in Uganda, it is where you'll find you go to nursery, you finish 3 years in nursery, you enter primary, you finish 7 years, those are 10 years now. You go to secondary, senior 1, senior 6, those are 6 years, adding to the other 10 becomes 16 years in school. But remember, when you don't go to university or to any college, you have not studied. You instead wasted your time, because when they ask you what did you study, you will not say you stopped in senior 6. Senior 6 is meaningless because primary you study social studies, you study what, then you go ahead, you study about Portuguese, you don't study about the Lumumba of Kenya, you don't study about the Kwame Nkrumahs of Ghana, but you study about the Portuguese, the Vasco da Gama, the Adolf Hitlers, the Napoleon of France. You live alone in Uganda. Not until you go to university, then you take a course. It is when you ask you that, what did you study? You say, I've mostly studied, might be journalism and mass communication. Then what did you study? So maybe you studied law, but you will not even say, I studied senior 6. It means in Uganda, we have 16 years wasted from nursery to senior 6. In any country where education sector is not properly strived, you find problems. It is why Africa exports raw materials, then we import finished goods on high cost. These guys take our materials, they will take copper, they will take gold from Africa, but you'll buy a rosary, because just it is gold, you buy it at a high cost. Yet the material came from maybe Uganda, Congo, Ethiopia or elsewhere. Africans, we need to have a heart of Pan-Africans. We need to wake up. Otherwise, we are still taken and we are still led by whites. If you don't believe in yourself, a country is made up of economy and politics. When you don't have political stability, when you don't have economical stability, then you are not a country.